Dolly, out and about today. It was such a beautiful day here in Virginia. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to get in so I'm not talking to myself. And then we will get this party started. PJ's with me looking all beautiful and sick. But she's up and moving around today, so that's better than yesterday.
Why don't we have a thing? How do we know when we can cross?
When they got a red light.
Oh.
So, okay, I see people jumping in the room.
Ew.
Hey guys. Yeah, look at all those speakers in the back of that truck.
How dunked it was in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, and he just raced it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we can wait with the police.
We can cross when they cross.
We cross when they cross. Look, there's the bike cops. They're out today. That's Virginia Beach's finest right there. Y'all see them?
Where did they even come from?
They came from, I don't know, but you don't want to jaywalk with the police standing right beside you.
We got a crosswalk at least.
Yeah.
That's pretty ballsy.
Oh, revving your car up in front of the bike cops. What are they going to scream? Pull over? Pull over. Okay. Police are everywhere out here today.
They weren't until a second ago. It's like all of a sudden they just pulled up.
Okay.
Now
The police
they're
are going. If they're going, we're going. If they can jaywalk, we can jaywalk. That's how we look at it.
We have a crosswalk.
You had to write yourself a ticket. You write me a ticket. Ain't that right, PJ?
We have a crosswalk. I told you.
Can you pull up the chat so you can see what the chat's saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
I got something.
But I couldn't even Pokemon really good because I can't see it. It's because of the glare. But I'll pull it up.
So we're out here at the ocean front today. It's a real busy day. A lot of traffic out. A lot of people out. So we've been out here for a little while just enjoying the weather because it was, what, 80, 90 degrees today? 88?
Yeah, it was definitely at least 9.
It felt like, it feels like a summer day. So we were like, all right, well, let's get out, get a little exercise in, get a little walking
It's
in.
starting to feel better, breezy.
Grab us some fruity drinks. And then we figured we'd come hang out with you guys for a little bit since, we ain't doing nothing else but just kind of chilling today. But I hope everybody is doing well out there in YouTube land. I know it's not your typical stream. There's no drama. We're not bitching and moaning about anything.
When are we doing that?
I'm saying that's what usually YouTube is all about.
Oh.
So people just don't have fun anymore. They're always complaining or look at that, see that? Bite you, right?
What are you looking at?
The picture behind us.
Oh.
That's a vampire chick.
Oh.
Okay? Or you can look up to this skull on top of the building here. You see that? Smells like weed. There's a dispensary right there. That's why. What are the people talking about today? My selfie stick was dead. My gimbal. All right, we can cross.
Somehow I ended up in some other random chat just now. It was scary. I had to figure it out.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be hard holding a conversation with somebody else's chat.
I was looking at that and was like, wait a minute, who the hell is this?
Oh, Lord, kids fighting in front of us.
Richard said, do you still have the Corvette?
Do I still have the Corvette?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Richard Burgess.
Yes, I still have the Corvette. I haven't been driving it, but yeah, I still have it. I still plan on getting rid of it. I just haven't done it yet. So it's on my...
Kimberly says she's about to float away in Arkansas. And Chicken Pot Pie said busy dodging tornadoes in Kentucky.
Tornadoes? Well, damn.
They still have tornadoes.
Wow, weather's great here. We no tornadoes. It rained a little bit last night, but I think that's because it was so hot yesterday. After a little bit of time, it was just cooling down, so that rain helped because the pollen's been really bad. And I think that's a lot of why PJ can't breathe back there. Think it's the pollen, PJ?
I don't know. I
So,
usually haven't wheezed over pollen before in my life.
look
so I
how long
don't
her
know.
hair is. Look how long this girl's hair is. Like a horse. She has horse hair. So, let me block the mic so it's not so windy. So, but I've been
see, as me said, I need an ark here in Ohio. Like
ark?
Noah's Ark.
There's the ocean. That's the coast, just in case you want to escape the East Coast. You gotta go that way.
Oh, hell no.
An ark.
I'm not doing that here.
It's windy right here on the water.
Why didn't we walk this whole time? I would have been good.
A lot of homeless people out, look, sleeping on the benches.
That's sad.
I know. It is what it is, though. You know. At least they got a place to sleep. Maybe they should put a cushion on it.
Let's stop for a second when you go to break, so I can change your thing for your thing really fast.
What
right
are you
here.
changing?
The subscriber.
Can we not do it by the doo-doo?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Like a dog took a dump right there.
But no, when when I moderate like this, it doesn't give you the option. There's a couple of people that look like they're trolling.
Oh,
but
okay.
The subscriber only mode, you just hit the side thing, and it gives you the option.
Okay, well, you can shut them down from there, right?
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we have no tolerance for tolls. I said tolls.
Someone said
trolls.
Someone said free Palestine, and that kind of thing.
What the hell does that got to do with us walking down the beach today, right? We're out here trying to get some exercise, enjoy the beautiful weather, and if you're out and it's nice where you're at, get outside, right? Like a lot of these people on YouTube, that's what they need to do is get outside, touch some grass, right? Enjoy the world, right? I think the real world is a little bit cooler than YouTube sometimes. So, and usually I don't even stream too much on the weekends because I like to go out and enjoy my weekends and live a normal life where it ain't just all YouTube. But, we've been out here for a couple hours now?
Yeah, at like 4. We got here at like 4. It's 5:56.
Yeah, so we've been out here a couple hours. We hit a bunch of stores and stuff like that. So we figured, hey, let's hang out with the people for a little bit as we take this little walk down the beach, see what you guys were doing. And of course, when I get back later tonight, we're going to be doing a little true crime stream. And thank you guys, everybody that's been buying the tumblers. They've been selling pretty good, right? So if you didn't know, we got Dolly Vision tumblers now. There's like 4 of them. There's 4, right?
Yes.
4 to choose from.
One only has 1 left. The cute skeleton girl graphic is 1 left.
Okay, so the skeleton girl, there's 1 left of those. But
Until we get more. But
yeah, I'm gonna be
right
getting
now,
more.
that's it.
Yeah. So when I get more tumblers, then I'll make more. But I ordered some more tumblers, but they take like a week or so to get in. So we'll have more in like a week. But for right now, we got like 1 left of the skeleton girl. So, but for everybody that bought one, thank you guys for supporting the cause and keeping Dolly alive. All right. Dolly got to eat. And I got to feed PJ or she gets hangry. And she's been a little sick the last few days, so she's been a little grumpy. I'm lucky to still be alive, okay? If you see me blink twice, send help. So, PJ don't have her little scooter today, so she has to walk. But the beach is getting busy. I'm glad to see the weather changes. This is probably my favorite time of the year where it's not like super hot, Still a little breeze. You know, another month from now, it'll be 20,000 people out here, and you won't be able to move around. So, but you can see it's already starting to pop off. Like, look at all the people in front of me. Like I said, next month you won't even be able to walk through here to be so tight. I usually like to come down here and ride my skateboard, but when it gets super busy, it's hard to ride it because there's people everywhere. So, what's the talk of the town today? What's going on the internet streets? Everybody still talking Sebastian Rogers? Still missing?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that. Nothing new, right? Nothing new. So, oh, look at the little pit bull. We would bring our dogs, but they would try to attack everybody. Wrangler, he's a little asshole. Lolo's vicious. So, see a little pit bull? We need to find us somewhere to eat dinner tonight, PJ.
Okay.
I told you, remember earlier I said, do you want to eat on the beach? And you were like, no.
Yeah, because I don't feel good, but I'm getting
It's a
hungry.
lot cooler on this side than it was
Yeah, I
over
know.
there. And it has a
It's
nice
always
breeze.
Like all fish stuff on the beach. I never really.
Well, they got other stuff.
Wait a second. I just lost you completely.
Uh-oh, PJ
There it
lost
is.
me. Okay, what does this girl got behind her back? She got
Fishing pole?
poison arrows.
No, it's a fishing pole.
Oh, she got some fishing pole. I was like, what the hell is in her book bag?
Just dude.
Let's grab a bench for a second. In loving memory of Tony from Family and Friends. Oh, God. Feels good to sit down now. Let me see if I can see what you guys are saying. I've done a bit of poking, though, here and there. Okay, well, every now and then you got to do a little poking. My gimbal is 2 years old and still don't know how to use it. Mine, I thought it was charging, and apparently I didn't plug it all the way in. And when I went to get out and hook the phone to the gimbal, it just won't work. And it was like, oh, not today, Satan. It was going all crazy and shit. So I was like, the hell with it. I'll just hold the phone and do it here. What are you putting on subscribers? It said any duration. What is that going to do? 5 minutes. Okay, was that get rid of trolls?
Oh, wait, yeah, because you just had like 15 of them I had to hide.
Okay.
And there's your all messages right there.
Oh, okay. All right. No wonder I couldn't see what everybody was saying. Watching Tombstone eating chili. Dolly and PJ at Virginia Beach. Thank you, dear Sage, for letting everybody know where we're at, just in case they wanted to kill us.
Thank you, Chicken Popeye. And I'm wearing Clemenati's shirt.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't tell nobody. That shirt's rated R.
It's not. She's covered.
I was at the gym working out, and I had on that Elevated Truth shirt that I was wearing the other night. And the guy asked me, he said, is that a Christian podcast? I looked over at him, and you could tell he was a real nice Christian man, right? And I'm on a treadmill running. Well, not running, but walking swiftly, I would say. Swift walking. And I looked at him and said, absolutely not. I was like, it's a little crude. It's a little bit. I don't think you want to tune into this. Because he was... no, because I overheard him saying he met his wife at church.
Oh.
And I was thinking, oh, well, this ain't damn sure ain't something you want to watch, you know? But I had to be honest because I didn't want to send him somewhere and,
Yeah.
you know.
You would have looked it up and be like, whoa.
Yeah, you could tell this was a straight edge guy that, you know, he woke up and said his prayers and Hail Marys in the morning, and he would have been like, he would have came back and been like, man, I checked out that podcast you was wearing, and you know what I'm saying? They might be talking about something crazy. I don't know. Uh-oh, we got super chat. Dolly get to eat today. All right, that's gonna go on my meal. What does it say?
Thanks everyone for prayers for peace and comfort after burying my mom.
Oh, Laura,
DJ
yeah,
and Dolly,
Mom.
you guys are the best platform on YouTube. Throw some hugs out to this old gal. Love y'all.
Big hugs to you.
Laura.
And you know, of course, we're sorry to hear about your mother. I know words don't fix anything. Only time heals those types of wounds. Makes things a little bit bearable. It'll never be good because, of course, you're going to miss your mom forever. But, you know, as time goes, it gets a little more bearable to deal with. And, you know, I've been in that same boat just, 13 years ago, 14 years
What's
ago.
that thing with the lights on it right there?
What thing with lights on it?
On the beach.
I don't see what you're talking about.
It's behind the pool.
PJ, what are you doing with that orange? You been watching Cluminati?
No. I'm going to eat it.
You got a Cluminati shirt on, and
This is where it's supposed to go.
that girl is crazy. Like, I don't know what they be talking about over there, but you know, it's a little crude even for me, and I'm a man, right? Like, when they were talking about the orange stuff, I didn't know what Cluminati was talking about.
I didn't feel comfortable either.
And what she said dudes be doing with oranges, that is crazy. I mean, she said she was a help channel, and that ain't gonna help no dude. That seems like that would be.
It's at most to make it last longer. Have you practiced? I don't know.
That girl is nuts. Clearly, if you're watching this, you are absolutely nuts. Like, there is no dude doing that with an orange, okay? I mean, it's a citrusy thing. That would be.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home, okay? Cluminati needs to come with warning labels.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what I said. And then she said that you would only burn if it was an open cut. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure there's openings there. Like,
yeah, that would be horrible, okay?
Ew.
That's like telling her to wipe off with a damn grapefruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is she smoking over there? Like, when the lady called into Turtle Island, I didn't know that's what she was talking about.
Their goal now is to make you turn red when they call, so every call is going to get worse.
All you got to do is say something that raises my blood pressure.
It's not even about that.
I know. I don't say crazy stuff like that.
It's been so hot in there. You've, like, stored out red lately.
Yeah, and the studio there ain't no air conditioning there. So the studio stays hot as shit. So like it's nice and breezy out here today. It feels wonderful. It was hot on the other street though, because the hotels block the wind coming off the beach. So it feels like it's 100 degrees over there. But if you come right here onto the boardwalk, it feels like 70?
We're on a different planet altogether. How come we don't have a trash can by us and they have one by them?
You want me to throw it away for you?
Yes, please. Do you want a piece?
Yeah, sure.
After you come back.
All right. That's good enough.
Good job.
All right. Now my hand's gonna be all sticky with that orange. I didn't want half of it.
I can't eat the whole thing. I'm not even sure why I brought this, but I thought I might like it.
Damn. Hold on, guys. Let me crush this half of orange. I need my vitamins.
Really good. Remember that guy drove off that pier?
Yeah, that's the pier that the guy drove off of. And at first they thought it was like an accident, like he didn't mean to do it, but he purposely did it. He was trying to unalive himself.
What? He left a note.
Yeah, he left a note. Well, I mean, he didn't try to unalive himself. He unalived himself. He was out there in the water for a week before they got him out.
And he was comes right off the end of the dot.
Hmm.
I still don't understand that. I look so red. Oh my god. I'm like a tomato.
You got some sun today.
No, I can't, like, every time that I was even in the house, I couldn't walk a little bit and I would get so sweaty and gross. I knew I was getting sick on Sunday Turtle Island, or Monday's Turtle Island, when I was like sweating just sitting there.
We need some fruity beachy drinks.
I know.
I'm still on the Oak group. Who can giggle but think some things need to be left unsaid?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I mean, I try to keep everything PG-13 around here.
I'm just not comfortable talking about that. That's why when they were mad that I didn't say it to you in front of you on the live, I was like, I don't feel comfortable saying it either.
Yeah, like, I think our show is, especially Turtle Island, there's a lot of kids that watch Turtle Island.
I'm like, I must be a prude or something, because, like I said, I didn't feel comfortable either. Sorry.
I try to clean Turtle Island up a little bit, and it's hard because that's the channel where we let people talk shit. But it seems like the most kids watch that.
I know.
You know, which is weird because that's where we're probably
Katie Curtis said, PJ, we have flooding and tornadoes. It's ugly. And Reggie Be Good has a 2-year plus badge. Thanks for being here. And they said, thank you. Was wondering what I wanted to snake on. Oh, that's so funny. I gotta tell a story. She meant snack on, and then you popped up with an orange. My mom used to get so mad when my friends were over, and she would ask us if we wanted a snake, and she didn't get why we would laugh at her, and I feel bad.
What did you want to say?
Because she was saying snack.
Oh.
But she was saying snake.
Because she's from, okay. Croatia, so when she said snack, it sounded like snake.
Yes,
Y'all want a snake? Okay. Makes sense. Now she sounds like she's in the mafia.
She's always sound like that.
Do your mama's voice.
I have to be able to do it when I say something specific. Like, I don't know. What you doing here?
What you doing here?
You know, I just realized I think I can get a new partial with my new dental plan with my new work. I never thought about that. I'm gonna go do that.
So, clean your room.
No, she always says like something out the way. Why are you so fat?
Why are you so fat?
No, when
when I was over there talking about the gym membership, she said, take Ivana with you.
Yeah, she's like, take this one with you. She need to go. I'm like, okay.
I was like, damn. Moms be going hard at you.
Yeah.
That's a tall condo. That's a hotel, I believe. Yeah, that's a hotel. Behind us. Your mom's a total a-hole like that too?
Yeah.
You love her, but for FSS?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right?
Some stuff, it's really like, well, did you really need to say that? And I mean, it's worse when you're not there. That's why I always tell you to come in, because you kind of like shield it a little bit. Because when you're not there, it's not even that shielded. It's like, you better not be pregnant. You look like you're 10 sizes too big.
Yeah, usually when I come in, they talk to me and leave you alone.
Yeah, and they're nice.
They fake it because they don't want to embarrass you. What about when they start talking in Croatian?
They're usually just talking about something, nothing to do with you. And the one time they did say something that was about us or something, walking in or something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I told them they were being rude. And then they stopped doing it.
Yeah, so when they don't want me to understand something, they'll start speaking in Croatian. Because you understand Croatian. So, but I don't. So if they start talking Croatian, then I know it's something they don't want me to hear. So, or why would they be doing it?
It's like the
Do they talk in Croatian when nobody's around?
Yes, all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's easier for my mom still. She's still like in the whole other country.
Yeah.
It's weird because we've all been here.
Joker's wild, true crime, but not just live. Yeah, we usually talk true crime, but we're just out and about today and enjoying this beautiful weather that we're having.
I'm not burned. I'm just sick and I get hot when I walk. I don't have hives. I'm just hot and sweaty and fat. It's okay.
Hey, Joyce. Hey, Wanda. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're not going to be up here long. We just came to say hi to everybody. And I will be doing some true crime later tonight. Last night we talked Tell Her Some Business, right? Remember that's the razzle
That lady
dazzle?
always does. She said WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Razzle dazzle. She's WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Oh, yeah.
And she always does that. Why would they bring her out? Like, I literally would bring her out like Hannibal Lecter. Why would they bring... This is like the 4th or the 5th time. Like, you're glutton for punishment.
Yeah, there was
bringing her out
there was
like
a lot of comments on the video last night that said razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle! Next time I want to attack somebody, that's what I'm going to scream. Razzle dazzle. We talked about your favorite person last night, Karen Reed.
Yeah.
You know, and Ani Bev in the
I was up. I mean,
the court. We touched in on Sebastian, but we didn't really have long to talk about
there's
Sebastian.
not much new other than that Dateline article.
What was the Dateline stuff about?
It's just an article that Katie had done with Dateline. You would have to read the article. I don't remember exactly. There's a little bit of information in there, but I mean, nothing really.
Well, lately, Katie and Chris have been doing more media than Seth.
I know.
Right? So, but I haven't seen Katie on YouTube.
Yeah, no, she doesn't make an appearance. I mean, but does she need to?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, there ain't nothing that says she has to. I just think she'd be better off if, you know, because this, where everybody's accusing her is on YouTube. So wouldn't you want to efface your accusers?
Yes and no. I think that if my kid was to go missing, I wouldn't necessarily be on YouTube. I would utilize it because it's necessary to be platformed. But once I utilize it that way, I wouldn't be back. And, you know, the way people seem to be, it's like they always have some questions. And if you don't do things exactly how people want you to, like, I don't know, but she's always going to be the one that's going to be the top suspect. She's the last one with the kid. That's it. Like, there's nothing really... So, I don't know that what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I don't know that it would benefit her. Because she was the last one with the kid, and there's nothing around that.
Chris is trying to be a YouTuber. He might start a tour.
He's been doing a tour.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He jumps around to a lot of the channels. And, I mean, I don't know, like, he took a break from it for a while.
Stuff. He watches everything. He knows everybody's bad nickname on the hater channels. He knows all the Turtle Island people.
Thank you for being a member, softball girl. For 8 months. Look,
yep.
Good Lord. And look at her face that long. That's a trooper right there.
Chicken Pot Pie wants to know if they ever determined Caleb Harris's cause of death.
Caleb Harris
just fall into a manhole?
Manhole, yeah. He fell into a manhole. So, I'm sure he hit his head. Blunt force trauma, maybe? So, I mean, if you fall, it was a 17-foot drop.
Yeah.
So he fell 17 feet.
And wasn't there some people that walked out that way to like scout out the area and that one of the girls almost fell into it herself?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like at that point, I'm pretty sure they've got a lawsuit there.
Yeah, so.
They should at least.
Uncover manhole. TLC is me, has been a member for 20 months. Thank you, TLC is me. Margaret has been a member for 14 months.
Dang.
I guess, and Jinx has been a member for 12 months. Love watching you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dang.
Abby's been a member for 10 months, enjoying the beach, guys. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a nice day. Who was on the panel last night? It was me, Mab, Jess, and Rose, half lit. She was a little juiced up last night. But you know, Rose is Rose, so she's cool. She's just a little overpowering
Reggie
sometimes.
Be good, 34 months.
Reggie be good. That's 3 years.
And
He's been here for
Pittsburgh
3
Nurse,
years.
21 months.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for supporting the channel and being with us, rocking with us and all that good stuff. Look at the little pit bull.
Brenda Chick, 13 months.
Brenda Chick. Mystery Crew. Awesome. Good to see you guys.
Jinx was Mystery Crew too.
Laura says Rose was lit. Yeah, she had a little. She was feeling good. I can tell you that. She wasn't feeling no pain.
We heard from Melanie the other night.
Yeah, Melanie's doing okay. She said she had
Her scans came back good.
her scans came back good, so she's doing all right. Penny says love you too.
28 months.
I guess the
Turtle Gang.
the day must be the ending period
Penny
of
has
people's
Turtle
memberships.
Gang on hers.
Turtle Gang?
Yeah.
She's a big baller.
What?
Katie Rose says, we love you, Jimmy. Oh, thank you guys. Now y'all gonna make me turn red. All right. Please press the like button for Dolly. It ain't a big deal. This is us just hanging out with you guys. We're not, no topic or anything like that. We're just discussing whatever the hell we feel like it. All right, so hanging out with the seagulls. Sage keeps telling people where we're at. If we get stabbed, it's your fault. All right, Sage. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us. Love listening to you guys. Thank you, Tina. You're doing laundry. Love the beach. Are you guys on the road? No, we're in our hometown. We don't live too far from the beach. We come down here a lot in the summertime when we're not on the road. So like when we enjoy being at the beach. So, and like some of our favorite restaurants are down here.
Tacos, someone said.
You want to do tacos?
Yeah.
I don't want to do tacos.
At Baja?
I mean, we can do Baja tacos, but do you really want to do Baja?
I just don't know of any of the restaurants down here that have anything other than seafood, and then if it's not seafood, it's just like cafeteria food. Like,
nah, there's some nice restaurants down here. There's steak. There is a lot of seafood because we're at the beach.
Steak is on the other side, I thought.
Wow, there's steak and all kinds of stuff. They got burgers and like a bunch of shit I can't eat. I mean, they may have something I can eat. Is Rose aka Sweet Leaf? No, them are two different people. Okay, Rose is Rose from Virginia that we're talking about. There's a lot of Roses, and she's the one that calls in all the time. She always calls in like first, or she'll call in like 30 times in a night. Every time she cracks a beer, she'll call. And Sweet Leaf is the one that always says something crazy, or she don't make sense. She'll ramble on about something that don't make any damn sense. That's Sweet Leaf.
And Sweet Leaf always has to turn down her volume.
Yeah, Sweet Leaf always plays her shit blaring in the background. Sounds like she's at a party.
And it's on like a television in 2 rooms
at the same time.
Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's watching on every channel in the house. Surf and turf. What happened to Paper Cut Tina? I don't know. Haven't seen her. Rose was on one last night. She phones in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I understand some people sit around and just wait for me to go on live, and you know, they enjoy the show, and you know, like people look at me as one of their friends, so they call. But you know, I try to leave the phone lines open to give room for everybody to chat. And Rose tries to take advantage of that sometimes. You know, she won't give people, you know, like, we give you your time, Rose. You gotta let other people, you know, call in and have a chance to talk. Where are you at? Miami? Yeah, we're in Miami. We're in Fort Lauderdale.
Not even.
We're in Fort Lauderdale right now. See the ocean?
Yeah,
And the
we have
dog.
Jersey Mike's.
So, was the pig cook-off in Newport News, Newport, North Carolina? I don't know, but I don't eat a lot of pork, so, and I got to stay away from bacon.
Yep,
Today,
Aberdeen is great.
Aberdeen is awesome. Okay,
Thank you, Sage.
it is expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to be damn a doctor to eat there.
What did you say about today? Start saying something about today.
I don't know. But Aberdeen's like that. You got to have reservations.
Oh, you were gonna tell them about the food this morning, I bet.
Oh, yeah, this morning I had turkey sausage, right? Because I can't eat bacon. That's what goes into the whole pork thing. You know, I had a heart attack. You got to stay away from the pork and grease. And so, but if you're going to eat a steak, Aberdeen's is the place to go, boy. That's delicious. Usually I have to stick my steak in a ton of A1 sauce, but there I don't even need it. Steak's as good as a bitch because they aged their meat and stuff, so it's good. So if you're ever in the Virginia area, go to Aberdeen's if you can afford it. It's pricey.
I have coupons. I think I actually got a coupon in my email the other day.
Oh, from Aberdeen's?
Yeah.
Even with the coupon, that's just $200.
Yeah.
So you better take a mortgage out on your house. And then the desserts are bomb too, though.
Yeah.
They got some good ass desserts.
When that cake we had that one time was just so basic, but it was so good. Why was it so delicious?
What was it? Wasn't it a double chocolate?
No, I thought I wanted the double chocolate, but we got like a chocolate marble or something. It was so good.
It was a mousse cake, wasn't it?
Yes.
Chocolate mousse cake?
It was so good.
Yeah, it was good. So, you live one time. Yeah, you're right, Eric. You live one. You got to stay alive, though. It's the key to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to check out before your time, right? So, they told me at cardiac rehab do red meat once a month, but I'm like a meat and potatoes person. You know, it makes it so hard. I've been eating so much chicken and turkey, and I hate it. Okay. But I did go out and cheat one time, ate a burger, and I had the worst heartburn. Like,
What was that?
Freddy's?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the smash burger too. It was delicious, but man, I had the worst heartburn I ever had. 'Cause I guess once you stop eating that stuff, it don't sit well. You know.
It's so bad for you.
Yeah.
You're used to healthy now.
I don't know if I'm completely used to healthy. I still eat a lot of snacks and things. But as far as meat, I don't eat a lot of beef anymore. Hey, doggy.
Oh,
He's cute, though.
why is that airplane so low?
If we brought our dogs out here, they would try to bite everybody on the beach. They're vicious. Jersey Mike's is healthy. What is that place we be eating?
It's a
Which ain't bad.
I don't know why I really like it. It's not even that. And I actually had something that you're not allowed to have, so I had it while I was at work. It was delicious.
I hate my wrist. It will not heal. I appreciate y'all and your callers, BJ. You need a Bloody Mary full of vitamins. And I have my VB every morning. One of my rescue pups has a tiny something. You did cardiac rehab. They make you work. Yeah, they had me on a treadmill yesterday, so it was treadmill day. Leg day is what I call it. And they had me on an incline, so I'm going uphill. It wasn't running, but swift walking uphill. And that shit wore me out. I ain't even gonna lie. Right, so, and then I'll be seeing these 70-year-old men and they're doing it like it's nothing. Right?
That's what always got me when I was doing. I love kickboxing. there were all these like big giant people in there, and it was like one of my first tries at it before I actually paid for the thing, and I was in there about to throw up. I was so sick, and the lady next to me was just doing burpees and froggies and jumpies, and I'm sitting there like, Jesus Christ, if she can do it, I better damn sure keep going. And I literally almost passed out. It was terrible.
I know. I see people that are huge, and they have the healthiest hearts, and I ain't even a big guy, and I damn having heart attacks, right? Like,
That's because it's hereditary too.
yeah, because there's some big people that just walk by me, and when I talk big, I'm talking like 400 plus
If that lady
pounds.
hears you and comes back over here and beats you, I'm gonna let her.
I mean, she's every bit of 400 pounds, right?
Stop.
How can somebody like that be getting it? And like, I'm in cardiac rehab. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I had to have ate healthier in my life than that woman. You know what I'm saying? And like, and then I see, but then again, I did smoke for all them years.
Yeah.
You know, I was smoking 20 blunts a day, like it was nothing. And then before that, I was smoking, you know, a couple packs of cigarettes a day. But I ain't smoked cigarettes in like 5 years now.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? So I haven't smoked cigarettes in like 5 years. I ain't smoked blunts in what, 8 months, 7 months? So 7, 8 months. I do breathe better.
Yeah, it's been 8 months.
Yeah, I breathe a lot better. So my oxygen level probably.
And you don't really snore anymore, except for the other night. That was weird. That was different. But before that, you hadn't really snored. You used to snore.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I used not to dream. Now I have all kinds of crazy
That's because
dreams.
that medicine. That's a side effect of that medicine.
Yeah,
You
I know.
what that is.
I told my doctor that, and the doctor said,
You
"Well,
have to deal with it.
if you can deal with the dreams, let's don't change your medicine up right now because it's working." So they said just kind of deal with the crazy dreams that I've been having, because it's like, I don't know, that it makes your dreams, like that medicine that I've been taking, it makes it seem real. Like when you wake up, you thinking shit really happened, and that's because the dreams are super vivid. Like, I don't know, and I never dreamed like that before because I think.
Karen Miller said, no wonder you had a heart attack.
Why would I have a heart
I
attack?
guess from how much you smoked. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, right? So I figure, you know, I'm not living the perfect healthy lifestyle, but I'm living a lot better than I was
Yeah.
before the heart.
better.
Yeah. So I'm eating better. I don't eat any fast food anymore, really.
Mhm.
You know, I don't eat at Mickey D's. I don't eat at Burger King. I don't eat at Wendy's. I don't eat any fried chicken. So I'm definitely doing better than I was. Like I said, still not perfect. I'm still snacking on things that I probably shouldn't eat. But you
Steph Joe said I haven't smoked in like 20 minutes.
haven't smoked in like 20 minutes. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it takes a scare to get you. Like, I had a panic attack, and the heart doctor told me, she said, you might want to quit smoking. You know, but she recommended smoking the Sticky Icky. So my first heart doctor recommended the Sticky Icky. Now,
See, I
after
get
the heart
anxiety
attack,
when I smoke.
the next heart doctor told me don't smoke anything.
Because it constricts your blood vessels.
Yeah, it restricts your blood vessels. He said, you got tightening of the vessels from smoking, and you're getting clogged arteries, one, because you're restricting your blood flow by smoking. So don't smoke nothing, you know. So I'm sure there's other ways that, you know, edibles and things like that. But at this point, why? It really wasn't the Sticky Icky that I enjoyed. It was the tobacco and the blunts is what was so addictive.
Yeah, that's what was so bad for you.
You know, so it was the hardest thing.
That's why when you first stopped, everybody's like, well, get some gummies, and here's this vape thing.
If you're going
And
to
I'm
stop, you might as well just stop, right? Just give it up. Same way like smoking cigarettes, I just stopped. I didn't wean myself off of smoking cigarettes. I just stopped. Right? Cigarettes was harder to quit than smoking. Like I said, it was a tobacco, because even when I quit smoking cigarettes, I still smoked blunts, so I was still getting that nicotine. Mm-hmm. And all I did was made me smoke more.
Yeah.
Because I quit smoking
That's what
cigarettes.
you're addicted to.
So it was the
S
nicotine that was addictive, not the stuff that was in it. So
S gels. is the murder crew member 13 months.
13 months. Thank you guys. That is awesome. Men have such an easy time stopping things like smoking. No, it's all a mental thing. It's all mental.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have willpower. It's just a willpower thing. And like I said, when you have that scare of dying, it's a little bit easier, right? Fear will make you stop. Like, most people don't care. Like, some people are like, I'm going to die anyway. What, do you want to die today? You know what I'm saying?
Rita Bounds, 8 months. Mystery crew, did you quit smoking cold turkey?
Yes. So I quit smoking cold turkey, just put it down and didn't pick one back up. And at that point, I was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, plus smoking 20 blunts a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I quit everything. So hopefully I get a good extra 20 years out of it. If not, at least I'm alive right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you don't seem like you miss it.
No, I dreamed about smoking the other night.
That's because of that dope.
So I wouldn't say that I didn't hate smoking. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. That's why I did it. But I enjoy my life better. You know? And
Durkan said I'm not a quitter.
you're not a quitter? Yeah. I understand. I get it. Listen, you may not have to quit. You know what I'm saying? You may not have that type of problems that I have, and there's no reason to, right? But if you start running into complications from it, then I would recommend, hey, live a healthy lifestyle, right?
I mean, everything is okay in moderation.
That's what they say, but I don't even think that's true. You know what I'm saying? Is crack healthy in moderation? is you know what I'm saying? The hard drugs are not good for you at all. So eat clean is the best. Yeah, it's hard to eat clean.
It's expensive.
It's expensive is what it is.
And then the things that are supposedly clean, like, are they really though? There's a lot.
Think about this. If you go out to buy a cheeseburger, it's like $3, $4. You go try to buy a salad, it's $12.
Where are you getting a $4 cheeseburger from?
I'm just saying. I gave it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
A cheeseburger at Mickey D's, a regular cheeseburger.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I ain't talking about a Big Mac. That'll cost you $20 for the combo. But I'm saying like a regular cheeseburger. You know, $4 or $5. But you got to get a salad. A salad's fucking $30, and that's without the dressing. You know.
Pretty much.
You have to make it yourself, and then time you go to the grocery store and buy everything, you spend just as much, if not more.
Yeah.
And we go to the grocery store a lot, and then we don't eat everything, and then a lot of stuff goes bad.
I try to get a couple of meals in every time that we go, but it's like, then we end up, like, I was sick, and so we ended up going out to eat. And like, I would have rather made something, but I needed the soup that we had last night. And now we still have, them other 2
meals. Yeah. Costco is good. So grateful that the health is serious, David. Your voices are so therapeutic. Thank you, honeycombs. Well, I just know this. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right? So, and like I said, you got to want to, or be scared you're going to die. Fear of death is a pretty powerful thing. So, but you got to remember, before I had my heart attack, I felt fine. I was good. I felt like I feel right now, perfectly fine. Next thing you know, I'm on a stretcher in the hospital in ICU, hooked to machines. I did, but I was having bad anxiety before that. Remember?
Yeah, you were. I remember.
I was having real bad. My blood pressure was high, and I was having real bad anxiety. And then the next thing you know, I had that heart attack. So.
Your anxiety was bad for like months before that. Man, why didn't I make you go see a doctor? That should have been like at least some kind of sign for something. Because I know before that you were having anxiety like here and there, but not like that.
That's what the heart doctor told me, that some of these complications I were having was signs of just my heart problems. And It's just you don't know, because even when my blood pressure, the doctor told me, he said, I don't know if your anxiety is making your blood pressure high or if your blood pressure is making you have an anxiety.
Hey, you get high blood pressure when you get anxiety too, though. So that's not. I mean,
So,
like,
what he said was, well, first thing we want to do is get your blood pressure under control and see if that helps your anxiety. Yeah. So, but since they had me on this new meds, I still get anxiety, but it ain't been as severe. And I do believe it is because of my blood pressure. I haven't really
had anxiety until yesterday.
So
I have been so good with my anxiety.
And yours has been worse than mine.
Mine is really bad.
Because back in the day, I'd have anxiety and PJ be there for me, and then she'd have anxiety and I'd be there for her. But now it's just more her having anxiety than me. It's not been as bad on me lately. And I knock on wood, because I don't wish that on nobody. Yes, anxiety sucks. And I remember when I didn't even think anxiety was a real thing, because I never had anxiety. When I was young, I never had anxiety.
Before, and I woke up, and then I kept waking up. I don't know why I woke up. I woke up, and then I woke up again at like 4, and then I was trying to tell you something, and then I woke back up again like an hour after. I probably slept like hours at a time last night.
When I was young,
I woke up, I was wheezing, and I couldn't take a deep breath when I woke up. It was scary.
When I was young, I never had heartburn, anxiety, aches and pains. Now I ache, shit be hurting, heartburn every time I eat something. It's a little tiny bit spicy, anxiety. So,
Emma said I have low blood pressure, so I faint like one of them weird goats.
Faints like a goat. Chris Brown says, Dolly, we're dodging tornadoes here in Hendersonville. Okay? Well, be careful, guys.
Don't dash in the tornado.
Don't DoorDash in the tornado, okay?
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. You ready to stroll a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. We've been sitting here for a good minute. And I'll chop it up with you guys for a few more minutes before we get out here. Then me and PJ's going to go grab us some food somewhere good. Something nice and beachy.
I still want Baja.
You still want tacos?
I like Baja.
Okay, we can Baja. We had to go that way.
Well, that's the way back to the car anyway.
Okay. You hear somebody playing guitar down there? They're playing some beachy music.
It's like a ukulele or something.
I know. Let me see if I can see where they're playing from. Oh, that little restaurant right there. He's out there playing ukulele, see? Maybe we should go there.
Okay.
They got the little dude playing ukulele on the beach.
Okay. We can go there. I'm hungry.
Or we can go get tacos, whatever one you want to do. Let's do tacos. That looks like that'd take a while. Tacos would be quick. Come on. All right. Let's take this walk. Tacos it is. They do got some banging ass tacos though. All right, what's that super chat?
Jennifer B, 27 months. Thank you for sharing your beautiful beach with us.
Thank you for being here, Jennifer B. Okay.
And it's suddenly all crowded. What happened?
I know, it's crowded as shit. It's Saturday night. People are going to be out here like crazy. So, it's going to get pretty busy as it gets
Carolina Nana,
later.
10 months, murder crew.
10 months! Holy shit. Thanks for being here with us 10 months. That's awesome of you. So, I figure I'll probably be live around, what are you thinking, 10:30, 11?
Huh?
What time is it now?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Because I'm asking what time it is.
Oh, it's 6:42.
So 7, we'll be out here by 8:30.
You're going live on Saturday?
I mean,
panel again?
I don't know. I might do a panel. You know? I haven't done panels in a while. I like to change it up. Somebody's smoking some cron. So, now that I haven't smoked though in like 8 months, all that commercial stuff like you buy at the dispensaries, it smells funny to me. Like I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know. It's like it got a chemically smell to it. It all smells the same too. So tacos it is. They do got good cheese dip too, which I probably shouldn't be eating. The queso, their queso is really good. So I wonder what they're digging up. Like they're plowing the beach down. Look. You see the machines? I wonder why they're doing that. Oh, they're putting in pipes, drainage. They're working on the drainage. Just in case storm surges. That's the only bad thing. When I used to live down here, hurricanes. But everything's built here to withstand hurricanes. Because Virginia gets hit by hurricanes constantly. Especially the Outer Banks. North Carolina, oh my God. It'll be wiping North Carolina off the map.
That's because they're tiny islands.
Yeah, the Outer Banks and stuff like that, they had to rebuild that shit every 2 years. So, maybe I should aim the camera this way. At least y'all can see the beach. Miss anything good in the chat? Because I can't see it now.
Just talking about their bad weather and double tap the screen, and I don't miss the bad weather. Is that Virginia Beach?
Yeah, this is Virginia Beach. Oh man, talk about 1963. Oh, next week our adventure is what, PJ? Tell them.
We're going horseback riding.
We're going horseback riding.
And we're going on a dinner date that's got a murder mystery at the end.
Okay, so we're doing murder mystery dinner. And we're doing horseback riding. I never rode a horse. So we're ordering me some what, cowboy clothes?
Yes.
Because I got to go full cowboy if I'm going to go ride a horse, right? So y'all get to see Dolly in the cowboy hat and the belt buckle. So I'm going full cowboy for the damn horseback ride. When is that, Saturday? So
At
make sure
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
1 p.m. Saturday, you get to hoe down with Dolly.
I gotta wear the GoPro so I can record it on me and then watch you, but...
You know, here's the crazy thing is, because I told PJ, I was like, I gotta have me a cowboy hat. She was like, well, you can't wear the cowboy hat while you're riding the horse. And I was like, why the hell can't I? And she was like, because in order to ride their horses, you gotta wear what?
Helmet.
You gotta
You're
wear.
gonna be safe.
You gotta wear a
The
helmet.
thing can buck you off. You could get hurt.
Then I thought about it. I was like, a helmet. Then I remembered Superman broke his fucking neck riding a horse. Okay, so maybe they're a little more dangerous than I think, right? But I'm gonna wear my cowboy hat on top of the helmet. So
I mean, I'm sure they'll let you show you up there with the...
So we're going on Amazon and we're ordering me a cowboy outfit, okay? Because I got to be the part. I can't just do it like, I can't go out there dressed like this, like I'm at the day at the beach. So I got to get me the big hat, the bucket hat, the boots, the Wrangler jeans, and the fucking shirts with the pockets. So we done picked out the outfit. We were looking at it earlier. So I got to have a cowboy name too.
A cowboy name?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, Two Guns. Two Guns McGee. Okay.
You're making me cough.
Got to be something epic. Dolly the Kid. All right.
Dolly the Kid.
I want to hear y'all's best cowboy names for Dolly in the chat room, okay? And then I'm going to dress up like Sherlock Holmes when we go to the murder mystery.
I couldn't.
dinner.
Oh, when
Is
I
that
selected the tickets, I could have made you be the freaking person. Because the crowd is who's possibly the bad guy.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So, is the murder mystery Saturday
Yes.
night, the same night?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, but that was only available for the horseback riding. The soonest one was this, the 12th, and then the one after that was like in May.
Okay.
So
we're doing the same night. We're doing the horse riding and the murder mystery.
Buck
right?
and Dolly.
Buck and Dolly.
I like Dolly the kid.
Buck Dolly.
Buffalo Dolly Bill.
Buffalo Dolly Bill. Dollar Bill, y'all.
Dolly Rogers.
It's gonna be epic, okay? Y'all gonna get to see me ride the horse for the first time. I've never rode one, okay? The weekends we're gonna be doing adventures with Dolly this summer, okay? So every weekend we're gonna be doing something adventurous. Maybe some indoor skydiving. We could do that today. You know indoor skydiving?
I have an ear infection, I'm pretty certain. You've already dragged me out ragged, like I literally could cry.
So, I don't know, maybe the week, not this week, because we're going to do horseback riding, but then maybe the following weekend, we're going to do some indoor skydiving, okay?
Plus
Something
you said
cool.
adventures with Dolly, I'm going to go freaking find me a damn
And
massage
PJ.
parlor or like something to do.
I said adventures with Dolly and PJ. I added it. Okay?
I've never done that. That sounds scary.
That way, if I died during my adventures, I have somebody to tell my family. Dolly didn't make it. This is the one that got him. Okay? I might not make it past a horse.
Yes, you will.
They're
That's
big.
not scary.
They
They're
got-
not the Clydesdale-sized horses.
Did they got a pony? Maybe I can start off on a
No.
pony?
You're not getting on a pony. There's a weight limit. I had to tell them how much you weigh.
Did you?
Yes,
Oh, they pick your horse by your weight?
I think so. I mean, they don't want to overdo it for the smaller ones.
Okay. They put me on a big ass jumbo ass horse. Oh, there's a little kid doing cartwheels in front of me. Little flips. Okay. You've rode a horse though, right?
Yeah, several times. And I fell off a horse before.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
A little bit. It just startled me more than anything else.
Why did you fall off? The horse
Because
butt?
the sanctuary that I was riding at, where I would go and do all the cleanup and do the like brushing on the horses, they let me ride for free. And behind the path, there's this area that like was owned by some other people, and you never seen anybody back there.
Uh-huh.
But they had like vegetation and then like crops.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I went around the bend, and there was a lady, and the horse got spooked. Never seen a person back there before. And
Oh.
just kind of like jumped up on two, and then I kind of like just slid off. I didn't really fall. I more or less slid off of it.
Can
I mean, I got
what
right
if
back
I
on.
dress up like the Long Ranger? Get me a little mask.
Lord.
We need a Native American tracker to go with us. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. We're right up here near the restaurant.
You owe me a stream.
Maybe PJ will go live.
Look, I have 60. I could totally go live.
Okay. So
And the
PJ.
PJ and Dolly streams were supposed to be on my channel.
Oh, you're right. So look, be looking out for us in about, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And we'll go live from PJ's channel. If you haven't, go add PJ Vision, okay? It's the second greatest channel on YouTube.
Oh my God.
And I'll see you guys there.
People,
Be
where do
good.
people come from?
Peace. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.